Welcome to Listen English to Learn. Discover inspiring stories that help you improve your English while learning something meaningful. Subscribe now to join us on this journey of growth and discovery. Today's story is about the power of small steps. Let's begin. Once in a small village surrounded by tall mountains, there lived a boy named Ayan. Ayan often dreamed of climbing the highest mountain nearby, called a sky peak. Everyone in the village said it was impossible for a young boy to reach the top. It's too far, too steep, and too dangerous, they would say. But Ayan's heart was filled with determination. One morning, Ayan packed a small bag with some food and water. He stood at the base of the mountain and looked up. The peak seemed to touch the clouds. I don't have to reach the top today, he thought. I just need to take the first step. And so he began walking. The first day, Ayan climbed only a little and stopped to rest. He looked back and saw the village far below. I've already come farther than I thought I could, he said to himself with a smile. The next morning, he woke up with renewed energy. As he continued his journey, he encountered new challenges. The path became steeper, and sharp rocks tested his balance. Sometimes the wind blew so strongly that he had to hold on to nearby trees to avoid falling. Yet Ayan kept reminding himself, just one more step. On the third day, he met an old traveler coming down the mountain. The traveler looked at Ayan and said, "Young boy, why are you climbing this mountain alone?" Ayan replied, "Because I want to prove to myself that I can reach the top." The traveler nodded and gave him a walking stick. "This will help you on the rocky paths ahead. Remember, the mountain rewards those who persevere." With the walking stick, Ayan found it easier to navigate the difficult terrain. He realized that sometimes accepting help and tools from others can make the journey smoother. By the end of the fourth day, Ayan reached a beautiful meadow halfway up the mountain. He stopped to rest and admired the view. The village looked even smaller now, and the stars above seemed closer than ever. He felt a sense of peace and accomplishment. As he climbed higher, Ayan began to notice the small wonders around him. Tiny flowers growing between rocks, birds soaring above, and the sound of a distant waterfall. These moments reminded him to appreciate the journey, not just the destination. Finally, on the sixth day, Ayan stood at the summit of a sky peak. The air was crisp and cold, but the view was breathtaking. He could see valleys, rivers, and other mountains far in the distance. He felt like he was on top of the world. Ayan smiled and whispered to himself, "All of this was possible because I took it one step at a time." When Ayan returned to the village, everyone gathered around him. "How did you do it?" they asked. Ayan replied, "I never focused on the whole mountain. I just focused on the next step." His story inspired others in the village to take on their own challenges, one small step at a time. This story reminds us that even the biggest dreams can be achieved if we take small, consistent steps. Every journey begins with just one step. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to Listen English to Learn for more inspiring stories. See you in the next video.